have me up there?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Johnsbury, home of the BFA Bobwhites and Comets, congratulations to St. Johnsbury Hilltoppers and your BFA Comets. If you remember, there's no going anywhere in school grounds, so spectators have to stay in the bleachers at all times. Students are reminded that they leave the building and they run around back to this contest. BFA are both second runners visitors and spectators, so requirements that meet in a respectful manner. Sportsmanship and safe playing environments are the top priorities for all Vermont school-sponsored activities. This is especially true with respect to a person's race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, or disability. Any violation of the game or stands and resulting in stoppages, rejections, or forfeits. Let's work together to ensure a positive, supportive, and healthy learning environment for everyone involved. We hope you enjoy your stay here for guests. We also ask our spectators to please stay off the playing floor until the two teams can finish their post-game handshakes. Before we announce the officials for tonight, we'd like to let everybody know that this week is the annual Officials versus Cancer campaign. Please note that these officials, as well as other basketball officials across the lawn, are wearing pink and black striped shirts and/or pink whistles to bring awareness to the effort to find a cure for cancer. As part of this effort, basketball officials all over the state will make donations for mitigating fees to support this worthy cause. Last year, the official donations went to the Media Cancer Center, North Cancer Center, Fulton Cancer Center, and Cancer Contact. The two officials with the deserved applause tonight was the Rod Gray and Ms. Alejandra Bear. And now let's get to our starting lineup. First for St. Johnsbury Hilltoppers. Number 2, Katie Newbrook. Number 4, Violet Strode. Number 12, Kyle Anderson. Number 14, Casey Nelson. And number 24, Hayden Logan. Assistant for Mr. Line and Warren Line, and Manager George Strode. Now we're going to put your hands together. In the starting lineup for your BFA Comets. Starting off with number 3, Lauren Nelson. For number 12, Lauren Garceau. Number 22, Alan Reynolds. Number 24, Jay Garceau. And number 25, Ruby Pizarro. Head coach for the college,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to St. Albans, Vermont for tonight's girls D1 basketball matchup. Tonight we have the St. Johnsbury Hilltoppers in town for a showdown with the BFA Comets. Dustin Tanner riding solo tonight. Before we get to the action, a word about our sponsors. So this live broadcast wouldn't be possible without our local sponsors. A huge thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Collins Purley Sports and Fitness Center, Handy Toyota, Novu Glass, H&B Greenhouse Nursery, Sticks and Stuff, Swan Lumber, JC Image, and Notch, the Northern Tier Center for Health. If you or your business like to join our incredible community sponsors, contact Northwest Access TV at 802-782-8676. Ball is tipped off. The tale of tape today is two teams in different directions this season. St. J comes into the game at 6-3. They are 4-1 in the Metro League. They are the fourth seed via the index standings right now. BFA, on the other hand, comes into this game with the record of 3-9. They are 0-6 in the Metro. So BFA, 8 games left to go. St. J, 11 games left to go. Both these teams trying to shore up their positioning as we go through the crucial month of February. We're at the end of January here. February is the big month. That's where you decide where you're going to be in or where you're going to go for the playoffs. St. J is in an interesting place right now. They came in off of a loss. They have lost to CVU and Rutland, the top two teams in D1 girls basketball this year. They look to gain that momentum and get a win, but BFA's gym is known to be a tough one for opponents. Comets coming in with a recent win over Colchester. This is the second game of the last major homestand of the year for the Comets. They have 4 games. They got Rice and Essex coming in here, and then they'll go on the road for all but one of their games for the rest of the season. So they're looking to get a win here. Ball's on the right side now, about a minute into play here. 7:12 left to go in the first quarter. No one has scored yet. Ball's being handled by number 2 for St. J. That's Kaylee Weaver. Weaver gives it over to Riley Strom, who then hands it over to Kyra Anderson. The other two starters are Casey Nelson and Hayden Wilkins for St. J. The rebound grabbed by BFA, that's number 25, Ruby DeSaro. She'll go up, she'll get fouled, and make the bucket. The other 4 starters for your Comets, number 3, Lauren Johnson, number 12, Lauren Kate Garceau, number 22, Ella Reynolds, number 24, Jade Garceau. First bucket in the game is Ruby DeSaro. She's get 2, she gets the chance to get the and 1. Fouls on Kaylee Weaver for the Hilltoppers. Shot is up and the free throw is in. Talking to both coaches before the game for St. Johnsbury, the keys tonight are going to be rebounding, team play, and getting those shots to go. St. J's coach was, a little apprehensive, talking about how the shooting has just kind of not been there those last couple of games, and the team play has been a little suspect. BFA's gym is a really hard one to come into, especially for a team like St. J that has that 2.5 hour or so bus ride. So you definitely, you risk the stale legs, as they sometimes say on those long bus rides. Talking to Coach Garceau for BFA, stopping St. Johnsbury's cutters. St. Johnsbury has a lot of players that like to cut towards the net. It's putting those lanes to good use, stopping those lanes. Rebounding, St. J has a size advantage over BFA, according to Coach Garceau. So they want to out-rebound them. That means boxing out better. That means better form. And like we just saw there for travel, they got to limit the turnovers. The biggest thing for BFA this year, according to the coach, has been the turnovers costing them a lot. So we'll see how these teams execute. We're at the 6:16 mark here in the first quarter. St. J moving the ball around to the left now. That's Weaver. Gives it over to Strom. Strom over to Hayden Wilkins. We haven't said her name yet. She looks to do the ball movement. They're looking to get it in. They do get it in the post. The shot's a little too strong. BFA gets the rebound coming down. Here's Lauren Kate Garceau. She'll do the dribble and give it over to DeSaro, who will assess. She'll go out to the 3-point line, and there's going to be a blocking foul. We'll see who they call that on. There were 2 St. J girls there that looked like they could be assessed it. They're going to call it on Kaylee Weaver. That is going to be her second foul. It's the second foul of the game for the Hilltoppers. Checking in for the Hilltoppers is going to be number 3, Emma Ebert. Ebert is a freshman guard along with Addison Eli. St. J carries 3 freshmen on this team. One of them, we'll see if we see the other 2 tonight. St. J's got a really young team. Only 2 seniors on this team for the Hilltoppers. if you've been following girls basketball in this state recently, the Hilltoppers were a favorite the last couple of years, had a really good run, but graduated a lot of good players. So they're reloading. That's going to be a three-pointer taken and made by Lauren K. Garso, and just like that, the Comets are out to a 6-0 lead. BFA's got a really interesting stretch here. You know, they have Rice coming to town. Rice isn't really that good this year. Rice is, I believe, 3-6 at last check as that shot is missed. So BFA can get a couple of wins here. They're currently 12th out of 13 teams in the playoff table, so they need to get some wins if they want to have a playoff chance. And Lauren K. Garso making three-pointers is definitely going to help out a little bit. This is a 9-0 game. We're at 5:02 in the first quarter. We'll take our chance to take a breath because BFA just got a nice little run. Coach Huntington's going to call a timeout for St. J. We'll pull up the girls' basketball standings right now. Like I mentioned, the Hilltoppers are 6-3 in the index standings. So they are being chased by Mount Mansfield, who we just recently saw here. Mount Mansfield is 7-4. They have won 2 straight games. They just trail by, I would say, .32 in the index points against the Hilltoppers. So it's going to be really important for St. J to come out and try to get a win here. They're down 9 already. BFA, they don't have a full index point yet. They're 3-9. They're trailing Brattleboro and Rice. Rice plays South Burlington tonight in the 9-10 matchup. So BFA has a good chance to gain some ground here on a couple of Chittenden County teams and get a statement win if they can get one. The rebound's going to be grabbed by St. J. They're going to move it around, and putting it up for the first bucket of the game is going to be Casey Nelson. She's a guard forward junior. And that's going to be stolen. The girl's going to go out of bounds. Hayden Wilkins took a hit there. BFA will inbound here on the left side. Tesoro's going to have the ball now. She's going to give it over to Lauren Johnson. Johnson is going to try to get it into Jade Garso. Lauren Kate's going to have it instead. Lauren Kate 2 for 2 from the three-point line so far, leading goal scorers with 6 points. Tesoro has 3 points herself. She's going to give it over to Lauren Kate. She's going to do it again. She misses that shot, but her sister Jade is there for the rebound. There's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is showing Hilltoppers, so they will take possession. Checking into the game for the first time is another one of those freshman guards for St. J, Brianna Bunnell. Primary ball handler looks to be Hayden Wilkins right now. She's going to assess, go to the right side. Looks to be calling some sort of play. She's going to try to ISO it herself for the matchup against the Garso sister. She's going to back out of it, and that's going to be an over and back. Backcourt violation. Hayden Wilkins just kind of lost the handles there. Got to be less sloppy with that, you know. In a game like this, it's about who turns over the ball less, who makes the most free throws, and who plays the best defense. If you're going to give BFA free possessions like that, it's not going to go well. Speaking of free possessions, there's a steal by Wilkins, making amends for her last mistake. He's going to go cut it across, gives it over to Anna Ebert. Ebert misses the shot, got hacked on it though, so she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. That's the second foul of the game on the Comets. Looks they've charged Lauren Johnson with a foul. That's her first. I'd say that's a good foul on Lauren Johnson's part as the free throw is missed. You know, you're not going to be able to block that because Lauren had the size mismatch there, so, you know, hack a shack, right? Missed both free throws. BFA got the rebound. That's a good foul. Tesoro brings the ball up now. She's going to go cross court to Garso, who is open again for 2, but misses the shot a little too short that time. Would not be leaving Lauren Kate Garso open like that, but Wilkins is going to come down, not even attempt to run a play, and just jack up the Steph Curry 3. Does not work. Definitely seeing shades of why Coach Huntington is worried about the team play aspect today. Lauren Johnson's going to pick up her dribble. Ball fake, gives it over to Ella Reynolds. First time we've heard that name tonight. Jade Garso shoots it, gets bumped a little bit, no foul. Misses the shot, a little too much power. St. J will bring it up now. Looks to do the ball fake. That is Kaya Anderson. Good ball movement there for the Hilltoppers. And finally, their second bucket. That's Emma Greenan. Emma Greenan, who had just checked into the game at the last whistle for the Hilltoppers. DeSaro is going to give it over to Garso now. Garso over to Garso. Over to Johnson. Johnson's looking to make something happen. Shot's going to be taken from three. A little too much power there. DeSaro's going to have the rebound and is going to try to go in. She's going to go to Lauren Johnson. Lauren Johnson's going to think about it. She's going to shoot it. Looks like it almost got blocked. She had such a high arcing shot, just a little too short, hit that short rim. And St. J will bring it down. Now 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. The score is 9-4. BFA leading with a nice 5-point lead. I can't do math. It's a 5-point lead. Checking into the game for the first time for the Comets, number 13, Allison Bushy. Also coming in is going to be Alyssa Boudreau. Alyssa Bordeaux. DeSaro, your primary ball handler, will bring it up again. She's going to go left. Looks to be St. J's going to be looking to play what looks like a 3-2 zone. Shot's going to be taken. DeSaro, they're just going to cut right through that zone all day if that's how they're going to play it. It's 12-4 now. Comets with an early lead. Wilkins brings the ball down now for St. J. Gives it over to Ebert. Ebert is going to give it over to Burnell. Around the world and into the post. St. J trying to use that size advantage. Kicked ball, but the refs didn't see the kick ball. BFA ends up with it. Ball does not lie. Great play there by BFA, but they can't get it into the bucket. Allison Bushy had a good shot chance, just a little too much power on it. St. J's gonna run the other way now. Wilkins over to Anderson. Anderson. Bagley gets back out to Wilkins. She makes the three-pointer. With a minute left to go here in the first, your score is 12-7. DeSaro brings it up now. It's gonna just get the open lane. There's a defensive miscommunication there for the Hilltoppers. They just let Ruby DeSaro just drive in and have an open shot. Okay. We'll see how that works for them. Hilltoppers using their size advantage now to get the ball into the post, but nothing doing there for St. J. Lauren Kate Garso is going to have it on the right side. She's going to size up her player, picks up her dribble, gives it over. Great passing here by the Comets. Garso is going to get that shot. It's going to miss, just a little too much power on the back right. 17 seconds left to go here. St. J will bring it down for the last possession. That's going to be Wilkins. Wilkins is going to get fouled. That's going to be the third foul for BFA. That's going to be the second foul for Jade Garso. Ella Reynolds will check back into the game now. Garso will sit with a little foul trouble. Ball is in, 13 seconds left to go here in the first. It's going to be Wilkins. Wilkins is going to shoot that three-pointer. Is going to make it again. She's getting hot with that. BFA is going to just go down again. A defensive lapse from St. J. So your score after one is going to be 16-10 Comets. BFA has come out, and they have played some good basketball so far. Aided by the fact that St. J's decided that defense is optional in this game, or at least defense has been optional for the first couple of minutes. It's a 16-10 score at the end of the first quarter. St. J will inbound the ball. No, BFA will inbound the ball. Actually, the possession here is BFA. St. J's going to get that steal on the inbound. Wilkins is going to go the other way with it. 16-12 game. She's the primary scorer. On the right side now, that's going to be Lauren K. Garso. Garso is going to give it over to number 23. That's Alyssa Boudreau. In the post now for Ella Reynolds. Ella Reynolds is going to do some moves on the post. Is going to put it up. Is going to get 2 points. On the right side now for the Hilltoppers. They are running up that hill. It's going to be a 3-point shot. It's going to be stuck. We got a stuck ball. So now we have to get somebody to move the ball. Seth Richards from the boys team using his size. Boys are in attendance tonight. No games. This is the only game tonight for BFA overall. So the boys team is practicing after the girls team plays tonight, so all the guys are going to be in attendance. So for the stuck ball, go to the tall kid. Shot's going to be short. Lauren Johnson's going to get a rebound. He's going to get hacked on the rebound. BFA boys coming off a loss against South Burlington Thursday night. We'll have some BFA boys action, I believe, later in the week next week. I don't know if they have any home games this week. We'll check. Also on Northwest Access TV right now, the MVU is hosting Enosburg, and I believe either boys or girls hoop, I'm not sure. But plenty of action tonight for you on the network. That game's starting at 7 o'clock. Shot's going to be short there. Garso has seen the loss of the touch just a little bit. It is boys hoop. Enosburg playing MVU, boys hoop. That's over in the first quarter up in Swanton. Bryce Batchelder's on that call. You want to listen to Bryce's wonderful voice instead of mine. Lauren Johnson's going to inbound it to Ella Reynolds. Ella Reynolds has an advantage. I don't want to call it a size advantage, but an athleticism advantage on the post, it looks like. She's already gone in and gotten that bucket once. We'll see if they go back to that well. BFA with the 18-12 lead. We're about a minute and a half here into the second quarter. DeSaro is going to give it over to Johnson. Johnson is going to give it over to Boudreau. Over to Lauren K. Garso. DeSaro's going to be open for 3. He's going to chuck it. BFA is going to be there for the rebound. Lauren Johnson is going to dribble it in. Eventually, St. J is going to get it. They're going to run with it. That's going to be Riley Strom. Strom over to Bunnell. He's going to go into the post to Casey Nelson. And Casey Nelson's going to lose it. BFA is going to come coast to coast. They're going to miss the layup. Good defense there by Hayden Wilkins. Wilkins had to pick up her dribble there. She was able to get it across the half court. Both teams running. Just a steal there by Lauren K. Garso. She just took that ball away. That's great. Love to thank all the folks watching on our YouTube stream here on Northwest Access TV. Tell everybody you know about it. We love to have as many people watching as possible. Checking back into the game with 2 fouls. It's going to be number 24, Jade Garso. She'll come out, back in. Looks like Alyssa Bordeaux will come back out. Alyssa's name is always interesting because depending on what part of Franklin County you're in, it's either Boudreaux or Bordeaux. Depending on how north you go. I've seen them pronounced both ways. Lauren K. Garso is going to shoot that 3-pointer, is going to miss it. That touch seems to be gone. St. J is going to knock the ball out, so BFA will get possession again. On the left side now, it's going to be Garso sister 1 to Garso sister 2. Lauren Kate's going to shoot it. She's yet to touch back again. That's going to be another bucket for her. She's been really hot tonight. She's leading all scorers, I believe. I think that is 10 points for her now. Also on the right side now, that's going to be Kaya Anderson. Anderson over to Brianna Bunnell. Bunnell into the post. Good post move there by St. J, but too much to get on the shot. Another shot, gets the rebound. Casey Nelson will go to the line for a few as she got hacked on the putback attempt. That's the first foul on Kaylee Tabor, who checked in for the Comets at the last whistle. Casey Nelson will shoot 2. Student section is nice and loud. That cuts the lead to 7 for BFA. It's a 2013 game. Second one misses. St. J has not been good from the free throw line tonight. I believe they are 1 for 4 now. Jade loses the ball there. Warner Johnson's going to put up the quick shot. Not really the best look for BFA there, but it was all discombobulated when they got lost on the right post. So they'll reset defensively now. Good steal attempt there by DeSaro. DeSaro's been all over the place tonight, getting some steals, getting some buckets. Deep two-pointer taken, too much power. Rebound is going to be grabbed eventually by Ruby DeSaro. Oh, that was a beautiful play. That ball was rolling around on the ground, and Ruby DeSaro went in solid. She had a really good angle to just grab it, and grabbed it, established the possession, allowing Coach Garso to take a timeout. So we have 4:28 left to go in the first half here. Your score is 20-13. You're watching this on Northwest Access Television. Emma Greenan almost got away with a hack there on that ball on the ground. She is lucky she did not make heavy contact with that. This game is going exactly to script if you're BFA so far. This would be a huge victory if they could hold on for another 2 quarters. The hot shooting has been helpful for the Comets. And like we said at the beginning, this is a hard gym to come in and play in. It doesn't matter what BFA's record is. St. Albans is a hard place to come play for any sports teams. You got a baked-in home field advantage being in Northwest Vermont like this. St. J moving it around on the left side now, looking to get something. Looking to get something up. They just cannot get it. They just cannot get it into the post on this possession. BFA is doing a really good job of forcing St. J to be outside. And I don't think St. Johnsbury really has any shooters outside of Hayden Wilkins. I think she's the only one I think who could be reliable to make that shot. She's going to take another one, and it's going to be too much power. So BFA will have the ball. You know, this is not the normal St. Johnsbury team I'm personally used to seeing. You know, I'm used to seeing a well-oiled machine that can go punch to punch of teams like CBU. You can definitely tell it's a reloading year for the Hilltoppers. What's going to be really interesting is if they lose this game, MMU, I believe, should jump them for 4th place in the VPA standings, and that would be not fun. You know, the difference between 4th and 5th is a home playoff game. You know, if you're 4th, you can go all the way to Patrick Gym at home. You don't have to face anybody. You can go all the way to the Final Four. But if you're 5th, you have to go on the road for that quarterfinal game if you make it, or semifinal game, or whatever final it is. I think it's quarterfinal. Not sure how the D1 bracket is this year. That's going to be Wilkins. She's going to go in. She's their only reliable scorer. She gets 2 more. DeSaro is going to bring it down now. BFA has been on a scoring drive for a little bit. Time to run a good offensive possession, make something happen if you're the Comets. It's going to be Garso, Jade Garso. She's going to give it to Ella Reynolds. Ella Reynolds is going to bang down in the post. It's not going to make anything happen. She's going to give it out for a 3-point shot from Garso. Really good take, just a little too much power. DeSaro gets the rebound, though, because she is just good like that. And Ella Reynolds is going to lose the handle. Too much power on the pass from DeSaro, but checking into the game for St. J. It's going to be number 4, Riley Strom. She'll be back in now. Wilkins will bring this ball up. CJ gets it into the post now. That's going to be a travel on number 13, Emma Greenan. She took 1 too many steps. The idea was correct, though. They got the matchup they wanted and had it in the post. She just needed to dribble and then pivot. That's going to be a travel right there. I don't see that travel, but okay. That's traveling, number 24, Jade Garso. And Wilkins will bring it up now. We have 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Your score is 20-15. Comets with a 5-point lead have led this entire game. Started the game on a 9-0 run. Have been able to hold it for the most part. Got some really good open opportunities here at the very beginning of the game. Made the most of them. And I don't want to say hanging on for dear life, but definitely St. J's getting back in this game. You wonder if St. J is a little rusty because of that long bus ride from the eastern part of the state. I'm telling you guys, it is a long trip, even in a car. Shot's gonna be short and wide by Garso. Two-pointer taken, misses everything. That was a good recovery by Riley Strome. She took the really bad two-pointer, missed everything, cut back in. Garso gives it over to Boudreaux. She loses it. Back over to Garso. Garso's gonna try to go in on the right side. He's gonna give it to Ella Reynolds, who's gonna get hacked. And your score is 20-17. Ella Reynolds go to the line for 2 free throws. These are pretty big free throws. It's a one-possession game right now. You definitely want to go into, I think there's a difference between going to the locker room with a lead and versus tied if you're the Comets. I think it'd be really important. Reynolds misses the first free throw. Checking in the game with the buzzer for BFA is going to be number 15, Tessa Sweeney. Reynolds will have one more free throw. Just the vibes of being tied versus having a lead. It's all about vibes. Reynolds misses the second one. St. J gets the rebound. Coming down now is going to be Kea Anderson. Anderson is going to go left with DeSaro on her. Is going to get hacked herself. That's the first foul on Ruby DeSaro. Only 5 fouls here for BFA in the first half. Only 4 fouls for St. J. So not a lot of foul trouble. Quick move in first half. It's going to be 20-18 now. Anderson makes the first free throw. She makes both free throws. DeSaro will come down now. DeSaro going to be on the left side. Let the pick get set for her. Sweeney is going to hold the ball, give it over to Reynolds. Reynolds looks to get it in. Back to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to shoot the three-pointer. Misses everything. That ball is going to go out on the St. J girl. I think Riley Strome thought she had touched it. I am not sure. St. J is on a 19-4 run, or a 9-4 run. DeSaro's going to dribble in, just going to shoot, he's going to get fouled, and go to the line for 2. BFA led the first quarter 16-10. It is now 20-19 to BFA, so it's a 9-3 or 9-4 run for St. J right now. This game is a story of BFA had a run in the first quarter, St. J having a run in the second quarter. We'll see who comes out in the third, which will be the pivotal quarter for this ball game. DeSaro shoots the first free throw, misses. That's 3 straight missed free throws for the Comets now. 3 points that they've left on the board that would be really critical. You know, this game, basketball is a simple game. It comes down to defense, free throws, and boxing out, really. Those are the 3 things it comes down to. DeSaro makes the second one. The reverse announcer's jinx, where I say this team has missed X amount of free throws in a row, and they immediately make the next one. Because that's how this works. Left side now, looks like St. James going to try to hold for the last shot. Chance to take the lead, going in the locker room or tie. It's going to be Wilkins on the right side. Wilkins is going to get tied up. Shot goes in. And your score at halftime is 21-21. Buckle in, folks. We are in for a really good second half here on Northwest Access TV. This game is tied. We'll be back in a minute with your first half leading scorers and the second half. at halftime. Carrying the ball for them now is leading scorer Hayden Wilkins. She has 10, leads all scorers with the 10 points in the first half. Shot's going to be taken for 3, and that's St. J's first stream of the night. That's Kaya Anderson. BFA's coming down the road. Ruby DeSaro was their leading scorer. She had 9 points in the first half. Lauren Kate Garceau, the other leading scorer for the Comets, she had 8 points in the first half. It's going to be up to those two girls to make it happen. Blocking foul is going to be called, their first foul of the half. Ella Reynolds gives it over to Lauren Johnson. Back to DeSaro. DeSaro over to Lauren Kate is going to shake that three-pointer. Is going to miss that three-pointer. On the right side now. Shot's going to go a little wide to the right, a little too much power. DeSaro now. He's going to go right to left. He gives it over to Lauren Kate. On the left side now, they're going to give that into the other Garceau sister. She's going to shoot it off the side, and is going to miss it. And St. J's going to take possession. Checking into the game now for the Comets is going to be number 23, Alyssa Bordeaux. Boudreaux, my bad. I apologize for that. Excuse me. Ball's on the left side now. On the free throw line is going to be shot and made. That's another one for Kay Anderson. She's got the first 5 points of the second half. And Coach Garceau is going to take a timeout. 2 minutes in. St. J is on a run here. Going back from the first half, it is a 16-9 run. Or not even 16-9, it's a 16-5 run now for St. J. 6:09 left to go in the third. It's like we said, leading scorers in the first half. Ruby DeSaro, number 25, she had 9. Number 12, Lauren Kate Garceau had 8. 10 points for Hayden Wilkins from St. J. She was the leading scorer of everybody. All those two did the work tonight. If you're BFA, I think you want to try to shut down Hayden Wilkins. I think you tell Kay Anderson to keep trying to make those shots. Don't get beat by their best player. Saw the BFA cheer team do a nice little cheer there.
Let's hear it for your Comets.
Ball's in now for the Comets. DeSaro is going to take it to the right side. He's going to give it over to Lauren Johnson. Johnson's going to give it over to Bordeaux. Back to DeSaro. DeSaro loses it. Wilkins is going to bring it up now on the left side. Left side, to the center now. It looks like the game plan for St. J in the second half is get Kaya Anderson going. That's going to be a foul committed by Kaylee Weaver. They've been trying to feed Anderson quite a bit. DeSaro now on the right side. She's gone a little cold. She's gone a little quiet. They're going to call an illegal screen there on Alyssa Bordeaux. Right side now for Kaylee Weaver. Weaver is going to take a hit. She's okay, though, we think. Gets back up on the post. Good block there by Lauren Johnson. That's going to be a foul called. Into the game for the Comets is going to be number 13, Allison Bushy. She's in for the second. The fouls are number 25, Ruby DeSaro. That was Ruby's second. A wide open three-pointer is going to be given up, but they miss it anyway, so BFA caught a break on that defensive possession. It looked like, I think, number 2 or number 4. It looked like Riley Strom popped out. No, it was not Strom. It was, yeah, it was Riley Strom. Anyway, Star brings the ball up now. That was a really good disguise play, actually. It was Kaylee Weaver to get that disguise play. Moved her through the paint on the left side. She set the screen, and she rolled out. So inbound it now after what I believe is the jump ball. Possession now we're showing BFA. Driven in now by Bushy, looking for Lauren Kate. BFA is yet to score in this half. On the right side now. They'll almost lose possession. Lauren Kate Garso's there for the stop to get it back. DeSaro's going to shoot the three-pointer. Makes it. That's a huge three-pointer from Ruby DeSaro. Cuts the St. J lead to 2. 4:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Low-scoring third quarter. St. J's going to miss the shot completely. They're going to call. What are we going to call here? We have a jump ball called. Possession now is going to be St. J. Big three-point there for DeSaro. I mean, I think if you're BFA, you want to be in a rock fight getting into the fourth quarter here. St. J only really has 1 or 2 girls who've shown that they have the ability to make a shot at all. There's Wilkins. She's going to respond. She's one of the girls who can make the shot. It's literally been Wilkins and Anderson for St. J tonight. And that was good defense there. BFA had a hand in her face, too. They didn't. Wilkins just has that ability. DeSaro's going to spin, juke. Oh, almost had a response of her own. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Lauren Kate Garza. She's going to pop up. Misses the 3. BFA gets the rebound, but goes out of bounds. Some really competitive play there. Anna Ebert checks back into the game for the Hilltoppers now. Hayden Wilkins will bring the ball up. Anderson's going to go in, is going to get hit, but not in a place where the ref can see. So they will not call a foul. Lauren Kate Garza is going to bring it up now. Lauren Kate on the left side. Had that good look, has been cold from the three-point line. Had a couple makes earlier. If she can get hot again tonight, BFA can definitely turn the tide of this game. DeSaro's going to shoot the wide open 3. Misses it. DeSaro's got that wide-ranging shot motion where she shoots it up really high. And you think every ball is going to be an air ball, but some of them go in, and she's a really good player. Matchup of really good 11th graders between DeSaro and Wilkins tonight. Will be fun to watch them play against each other next year when they both have another year of development under their systems. DeSaro has 12 points this night tonight. Is the leading scorer for BFA. Wilkins has 13, is the leading scorer for everybody. On the left side now, that's going to be Anna Ebert. Ebert is going to try to give in to Wilkins. The pass is a little too hot. Josh Allen throwing that one a little wide. Sarah's going to be wide open for the three-pointer. That's going to have nothing. But for the rebound, Kaylee Tabor is there. Wilkins is going to bring it over and is going to get stolen by DeSaro. DeSaro's going to get bumped. We're going to have a jump ball call. It'll be BFA possession. Checking back into the game is going to be Emma Greenan for the Hilltoppers. DeSaro is going to bring it up. She's going to go left. They're gonna set the pick. She's gonna cut left again. She's gonna go popping out to the other Garso sister. Garso to Garso. Lauren Kate is gonna look to make some time. Gives it to Ruby DeSaro. DeSaro is gonna kick it out. The three-point opportunity was almost there. Wilkins is gonna get the steal though. That pass is a little lobby and rainbowy. Wilkins is gonna bring it up. She's gonna be matched up against Jade Garso defensively. Ball's in the post now. Anderson is going to get a chance at a really good opportunity, but just took too much power on it. DeSaro will get it on the right side. Lauren Kate Garso's there. DeSaro's going to dribble in. She's going to shoot. A little too much power, a little less, too little power. If Ruby DeSaro could just get more power on her shot or an ability to shoot the ball. You think like weight room, right? One of those things you want to do in the off season is if you could just give her the ability to shoot the ball with a little more power or be able to control that. She would be such a good 5-tool player. She's got the defensive ability. She reminds me of Russell Westbrook in the sense that she flies around the court. That's going to be a turnover. St. J is going to choke the 3-on-0 opportunity. Lauren Kate Garso is going to bring it up now on the left side. Oh, that's brutal for the Hilltoppers. You had a 3-on-0 fast break with the wide open layup. You missed it. Oh, a minute left to go here in the third quarter. It's a 3-point game. St. J leads. They're trying to get it in. That's going to be a kick ball violation. No, that's going to be a moving screen violation. Offensive player control foul. That'll be the third foul of the half. Checking back into the game for the Comets. It's going to be number 15, Tessa Sweeney. BFA's going to press now. They're going to try to double team Wilkins. They're going to run the full court press. I think this is a really good idea. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Jade Huntington. That's really interesting because BFA pulled out that full court press, and I don't think St. Johnsbury was ready for it. So the coach burns one of the timeouts. We have 50.6 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. You're watching this game on Northwest Access TV. I'm Dustin Tanner. Also on our network tonight, we have another game. MVU versus Enosburg Falls High School boys hoop action over in the Swanton in the Thunderdome. And believe it or not, they just got a ball stuck in the hoop just like we did in the first quarter. So back-to-back games on the network with the ball stuck in the hoop. Blake Batchelor was on the call over there, and the Missisquoi Valley. We lost a light. All right, we got the light back. The lights went off. Ball's in now for St. J. That full court press. They got to get it over in 10 seconds. Let's see if they can do it. They do. Getting it over, of course, Anna Ebert. Ebert picks up her dribble. It's going to give it over to Kay Anderson. Anderson gives it over to the fast Brenna Brunel. The only freshman on the three freshmen on the teams tonight. Anderson is going to have it. She's looking for something. Very close to a 5-second violation there. Anderson looks to give it in. It's going to be a hack. Emma Greenan had the chance there to get hacked. Over on that other game at the end of the first quarter, MVU trailing Enosburg 11-7. First free throw misses everything by Emma Greenan. I mean, everything. Second free throws up. Much better outcome there for Emma Greenan. It's a 30-26 game. BFA is going to drive it in. Gets triple teamed. Tesaro gets it out. Garso is going to shoot the three-pointer. It's good. It's a 30-29 game now. Anderson is going to get charged for the offensive foul as she just kind of went in there really quick. Beautiful. That's going to be the second foul for Kaya Anderson. Looks like she hit her face hard. BFA's athletic trainer, Megan Robatelli, coming over, taking a look at her. Robo's a good trainer, so she's okay. Oh, that's going to be stolen on the inbound, but St. J can't do anything with it. So we're going to score after 3. Buckle in, folks. We've got ourselves a tight one. It is 30-29. St. J with the lead. It's a 1-point game. So 8 minutes left to go here for both these teams. Student section will see the BFA students cheer. While we have you here in the break, let's give you a reminder that this live broadcast that you're watching would not be possible without our local support. A huge thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, Collins Perry Sports and Fitness Center, Handy Toyota, Nobu Glass, HB Greenhouse Nursery, Sticks and Stuff, Swan Lumber, GC Imaging, The Notch, the Northern Tier Center for Health. If your business or you would like to join our incredible community sponsors, contact Northwest Access TV at 802-782-8676. We bring you all these sports broadcasts. We're going to our home stretch. We got a lot of games. We have got a lot of games tonight. St. J will start the quarter with the ball. The foul situation as we go into the second, into the final stanza of this game, the second and final stanza of the fourth quarter, is 3 apiece for each team. So we're still a little ways away from free throws being awarded on every shot. Left side now, that's going to be a shot put up and short. Ella Reynolds grabs the rebound. Ella Reynolds, one of the only kids in foul trouble for the Comets today. She's got 2, I believe. Lauren Johnson going to be on the left side now. DeSaro is going to think about it. Wants to get it into Reynolds for that post matchup. It's going to go off the St. J player. Get it into the in. They do. Lauren Johnson gave it over to Ella Reynolds. Ella Reynolds picked up her dribble way too quick, couldn't do anything with it. And St. J's can throw that away. Comets will grab the ball now. DeSaro is going to bring it up the court. She'll be on the right side. Pick's going to be set on the left. She's going to give it over to the left side all the way. That's going to be Tessa Sweeney. Sweeney gave it back to Reynolds. Reynolds over to Jade Garcia, over to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to be wide open. She's not going to take that shot. DeSaro on the right side. DeSaro looks to dribble it in. Gets hit. Reynolds is going to have that shot. They're going to let her take that. She's going to miss it. And that's why they're going to let her take that. That ball was off of the St. J player. No, they're going to say it's off a BFA player. Let's see here. I have the ability to watch the replay of the broadcast because what you see on the TV screen is about 5 seconds behind of what I have here. Yeah, that ball was off of a BFA player. Ball's in now. That full court press working wonders for BFA. They almost got a steal there. DeSaro. St. J's going to break the press though successfully. Get to the left side. They're going to get into the paint. Good job defensively for BFA, but the shot falls. It's a 32-29 lead for the Hilltoppers. Hilltopper bench and Hilltopper JV team getting the Let's Go Toppers chant going. They were working on the chants at halftime, actually. The JV team obviously still here because it's such a long bus ride. Lauren Johnson's going to bring it in. He's going to pick up a rebound. DeSaro's going to be on the right side. DeSaro's going to try to go across the court. gets stolen. Once again, one of those things where DeSaro has the skills, but not necessarily the strength behind it all yet. A summer weight room candidate for sure. NBA 2K, that's going to be a foul on Tessa Sweeney. In NBA 2K, I don't know if you can do it with the new 2Ks, but you can send your kids to training camps and give them 3 attributes or something. I would send DeSaro to strength camp and give her a +3 in the strength department. She's such a fantastic player, too. BFA's got a really fun team this year. It just has not come together yet for them, but you can see the flashes. You can see competitively, you know, the spirit is there, and they're in these games. Like, they are in a game with a team that is above the pay grade right now. BFA will inbound the ball now. They're down by 3. They have a chance to pull off an upset tonight, and what a shot in the arm this upset would be for this team this season if they could come out and beat St. Johnsbury. Really, I think the best 2 teams in Vermont basketball are Rutland and CVU. Outside of that, anybody is beatable in girls D1 basketball. Lauren Johnson's going to lose it. Coach Garcia's going to take the timeout. 5:34 left to go. I mean, you look at the division basketball rankings for the girls. At the very top, you have CVU at 8-0, Rutland at 10-2, Essex at 8-3. So even Rutland, one of the better teams, you know, Rutland is an interesting case because while they're 10-2, they play a weird schedule. They play, you know, they've played all the big teams so far, but they also get to beat up on teams like Fairhaven, Mount Anthony, Otter Valley. They play some of the teams that are more local to them, which are almost always instant wins, you know, and they face off against Hartford and Middlebury. You know, they have a good, let's say a good, you know, they have a good schedule of teams because they are not in the Metro. So, interesting about Rutland is that they are not in the Metro, unlike these 2 schools are. So they get to play a totally different set of teams. They do come up and play our teams up here, the Rutlands. So anyway, back to this game. DeSaro is going to inbound it now. Going to kick Garcia on the right, back to DeSaro. Lauren Johnson after DeSaro. Going to kick Garcia. St. Johnsbury just did a really good job of not letting those girls shoot, especially Lauren Kate. She has not had a look this entire half that I would say is a good look. DeSaro is going to drive in. He's going to get hacked. First one's up for DeSaro. Misses it, too much power. Second one is in. So it's a 2-point lead, 5 minutes left to go here in this game. Right side's going to be Casey Nelson. Nelson is going to give it over to Weaver. Anderson gets it, shoots it, misses. There for the rebound. Good play there by K.I. Anderson to just fight through some contact. Tries to be taken by Johnson, then not enough power on that. She's going to try to tie it up for a jump ball. The refs do not give them the jump ball. That was a long no whistle there. 34-30 is your score. St. J has a 4-point lead. We're near the 4-minute mark. BFA is going to make this happen. They have to make it happen soon. I'm going to run something out. on the three-point line. They're looking to run a cut play. Like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, BFA really wants to stop those kids from cutting in. That's the second foul on Lauren Johnson. That's the fifth foul on BFA, so they have a couple of more here to give. Left side, that's going to be in. Shot is missed there by Emma Green, and Lauren Johnson brings it up now. Johnson on the right side. That's going to be a good charge taken by the Hilltoppers. That is Hayden Wilkins, who has just been amazing tonight. She's the leading scorer. Seeing some of the comments on the YouTube broadcast, I compared DeSaro to Russell Westbrook because of the style of play they have. If you want a St. Johnsbury comparison, I'd say Hayden Wilkins is your best player there, who's been really good. And she definitely plays like I won't say like a Dirk Nowitzki in the sense that she's got the ability to use her size and make three-pointers. She's really good at ball handling too. 3:24 left to go in this game. We'll have a foul call here. That's the third foul on Lauren Johnson. That's 6 now. So next one for St. J, and they'll shoot free throws the rest of the way. 1-1 starting with that. BFA foul St. J again. On the right side now, it's going to be Kaylee Weaver. Weaver over to Wilkins. Ball's in there. Emma Greenan lost the handle because she got, did she get hit? BFA deflected it. On the right side now. Wilkins gives it over to Weaver. Weaver, I don't know what to do with it. Anderson's trying to cut in. Nice little cut in there. Back out to Wilkins. Wilkins to Anderson. 2:57 left to go. Anderson's going to go in. She's going to get hit. Man, that was an interesting drive in by Kay Anderson. She's been the second scorer for tonight for the Academy, as in St. Johnsbury Academy. Both teams in the Academy. St. J's going to throw this ball away. You know, left side, can BFA get to it? Yes. Can they get the open shot? Lauren K. Garso is going to make the layup. 2:49 left to go. It's a 2-point lead. Ball's going to be handled now by Kaylee Weaver. That's going to be a hit and a hit. So, oh, that's an interesting call. Oh, St. Johnsbury took a timeout? Okay. So St. Johnsbury took a timeout. They had possession of the ball. 34-32 is your score. Hilltoppers lead. Hilltoppers' next game will be at Mount Mansfield. That'll be a huge girls D1 basketball showdown. That is your battle for the 4th seed. BFA will get Rice in here next. Watch this game on Northwest Access TV. Thanks for joining us tonight. So, resetting this game over here, we got 2:34 left to go. Your score is 34-32 St. Johnsbury. In the 4th quarter, 2 minutes. So let's see what St. J can do to salt this one off if they can. Let's see what BFA can do. Left side, that's Lee Anderson. She's got 5 points the second half. right side. St. J struggling here to get something going out of the timeout. BFA's defense is coming through. Anderson's going to go to the left side. They're going to go out to the three-point line. They're going to get it over to Nelson. Nelson is going to fall, got some help on the fall. All right, so now the big thing there is that that's the third foul on Jake Garso. And St. J is going to go to the line for a one-on-one. So they'll shoot free throws the rest of the way for these last 2 minutes and 6 seconds on any foul. At the line for the Hilltoppers is going to be number 14, Casey Nelson. First one is in and out. Rebound got to Ella Reynolds. Oh, that's going to be a good jump ball play there. Kaylee Anderson did a really good job there. Got in, hit on the ball, and the ball only forced the jump ball. Possession arrow showing BFA, but the big thing here is that once BFA inbounds that ball, St. J will have the next possession arrow. So it'll go in now. DeSaro's going to be on the left side. DeSaro is going to give it over to Sweeney. Sweeney is going to give it over to Jay Garso. Garso out to DeSaro. DeSaro, that's going to be an illegal screen. No? They fouled that on St. J. Okay, apparently St. Johnsbury fouled. That is the second foul. Well, that's the fifth foul on Kaylee Weaver. She was the only one in foul trouble for St. J. She has 5. She had a couple in the first half and a couple in the second half. Everyone else for St. J is in relatively good foul shape. Ball's in now. Lauren K. Garcia is going to shoot the three-pointer. It's going to be short. It's going to be way short. 1:40 left to go here. St. John's going to bring it up. That's going to be Hayden Wilkins. That's who I'd want the ball in the hands of in the last minute or so. Her and Anderson right there. Those are the 2 players for the Hilltoppers. Your 2 players to watch. Your 2 players that we've been watching. Really good pass there for St. J. Good ball movement. We use that team movement like we talked with Coach at the beginning of the game about the team factor. It's a 4-point lead now, so it's a 2-possession game. BFA has got to figure something out here if they're going to get back into this. Lauren Kate on the left side. Jade Garso thought about it. He's going to get fouled. That's going to be a blocking foul. It's going to be on number 3, Anna Ebert. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go here. Your score is 36-32. St. J still has 1 more foul here before BFA's in the 1-and-1. BFA has 7 fouls, so St. J shooting free throws for the rest of the game. That is the first foul on Anna Ebert. Lauren Johnson's going to go in. He's going to pick up her dribble, get double teamed, somehow work out of the double team to put up a shot. Not a great shot. St. J is going to get the rebound. Going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to be for the Hilltoppers. St. J is going to call timeout. Coach Huntington is going to talk it over. Thanks for watching our BFA basketball broadcast here on Northwest Access TV. The Here We Go Comets section. So, to set up these last 57 seconds for you, St. Johnsbury leads 36-32. BFA has 7 fouls, so if they foul again, St. Johnsbury's at the line. St. Johnsbury has 6, so 1 more. They'll start 1-and-1s, but they can give 1 out if they need to. No real foul trouble. BFA, Jade Garso's got, I think, 3 now, and for St. J, Kaylee Weaver fouled out. That's about it. We have some broadcasts coming in the future for you on Northwest Access Television. Tonight is Monday night. Along with this game, St. Johnsbury and the BFA. We have Enos We're going to have you going on the other station. Wednesday, we have some Highgate hockey, MBU, Woodstock. Thursday, Rice comes to BFA. for girls basketball. And then Saturday we have a doubleheader of some basketball and hockey. So balls in now, fouls in. That's what you want to do if you're BFA. One and one at the line is going to be number 3, Anna Ebert. Desaro's going to bring it up on the left side. He's going to give it over to Lauren Johnson. Johnson's going to, good defense here by St. J in the last minute, really tightening it up. Wilkins is almost going to get the steal on Kate Garso. You got to get a shot off here. You're down by 4. You need a shot. Darsaro's going to shoot the three-pointer. Not there. It's going to go off of the St. J player, Emma Greenan. 28.5 seconds left to go here. Let's see if BFA can make some magic happen or if St. J is going to get a win. Shot by Desaro. It's going to be short. 23.2 seconds left to go. BFA is double teaming. They're going to foul. And Hayden Wilkins is going to go to the line with a chance to ice this game. That foul's on number 12, Lauren K. Garso. That was her first, team's 9th for the Comets. Hayden Wilkins has played a fantastic game tonight. She's been the leading scorer for all scorers on the floor. By far and away, St. J's best player. And as you would expect, makes the free throw. She'll be one to watch coming here next year and down the stretch run. St. J is going to move to 7-3, 5-1 in league play. That'll be huge because they'll have a chance against MMU coming up this week to, you know, get that ability to control that 3 seed, control that 4 seed, right? We talked about at the beginning of the game how important it is to be one of the 4 seeds, because if you are in the 4th hole, you get to play all the way to Patrick at home. And St. J is a hard trip to make. It's a hard trip to make to St. Albans. It's a hard trip to make to St. J. That's a hard environment to play in, especially if you're a D1 team. So this will be a big win for them after losing 2 games in a row to Rutland and CVU. The BFA will fall to 3-10, and they'll be 0-7 in the league. Not looking great for the Comets. They got to figure it out if they're going to try to make the playoffs. Sar's going to shoot the deep 3. He's going to miss. St. J's going to get that. Oh! That was a hard foul by L.L. Reynolds. She just threw her to the floor. I really hope that St. J player is okay. Who was that? That is Anna Ebert. He just took a knock. That is hopefully not a concussion. And your final score, the St. Johnsbury Hilltoppers 39, the BFA Comets 32. St. J comes back from an early deficit to win this game on the road. A big win for the Hilltoppers as they will move to 7-3. Comets fall to 3-10. Not a lot to say outside of they had a really good game plan earlier, just could not get the shots late. So one last time, this broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors. It wouldn't be possible without our local sponsors. A huge thank you to Northwestern Rehab Services, College Sports Fitness Center, Handy Toyota, Novu Glass, HM Greenhouse Nursery, Sticks and Stuff, Swan Lumber, JC Image, and The Notch, the Northern Tier Center of Health. If your business would like to join our incredible community sponsors, contact Northwest Access TV at 802-782-8676. For everybody at Northwest Access TV, I'm Dustin Hunter signing off. If you want to watch another game, BFA, if BFA wasn't enough for you, MVU and Enosburg are playing right now as well. But if not, good night.